Imagine being able to buy anything, anything. Illegal drugs, weapons, stolen data, even hitmen. Now imagine being completely anonymous while you do it. Sounds like the plot of a dystopian thriller, doesn't it? But what if I told you that this is happening right now under the surface of the internet, in a hidden world known as the dark web? Tonight, we're pulling back the veil on a sinister, digital underworld where criminals operate without fear of detection. This is no movie script. This is real. And the rise of cyber criminals is only getting darker. But how did it all start? How did we go from simple hackers to dangerous global syndicates? And most importantly, what can we do to protect ourselves from becoming their next target? The internet we use every day is just the surface web. But beneath it lies the dark web. Hidden from search engines, it was initially designed to offer anonymity. In the early days, it was a tool for privacy advocates and journalists, a place where whistleblowers could expose the truth without fear of retaliation. But like all powerful tools, it was soon weaponized. And with this anonymity, cybercriminals realized they could operate without a trace. What started with a few rogue hackers soon evolved into something far more sinister. Networks like Silk Road emerged, creating a black market where everything from illegal drugs to stolen credit card data was up for sale. A digital Wild West where the laws of the physical world didn't apply. But what if I told you that this is just the beginning? In the shadows, an even darker force is growing. Fast forward to today, and the dark web isn't just a few rogue individuals. It's an empire, a sprawling network of criminal syndicates operating across the globe. Criminals now trade in human trafficking, weapons, malware, and even contract killings. They don't just stay in the shadows, they thrive there. And their reach? It's terrifying. In 2013, the FBI shut down Silk Road, the so-called Amazon of illegal goods. It was a blow to cybercrime. But the criminals didn't vanish. Instead, they adapted, evolving into new marketplaces that are harder to trace, more dangerous, and growing faster than ever. Criminal empires that use cryptocurrencies to fund their operations, making it nearly impossible for authorities to track them. And here you were, thinking that crypto was just for buying a pizza with Bitcoin, huh? Oh, it's so much more than that. So much more. These cyber criminals aren't just tech savvy. They're organized, well-funded, and in some cases, terrifyingly sophisticated. They use state-of-the-art encryption, hiring hackers to break into businesses, steal personal information, and even breach government systems. And the worst part? They're just getting started. By now, you're probably wondering, what does this have to do with me? Well, everything. Cyber criminals are no longer just targeting large corporations or government entities. With the rise of ransomware as a service, they're coming for anyone, and they're using our own devices against us. Imagine waking up to find that all of your personal files, photos, and even your bank accounts are locked behind an encrypted wall. The price to get them back? Thousands of dollars, or maybe more. And if you don't pay, they'll destroy everything. It's happening right now to businesses and individuals all over the world. Just last year, the infamous Revel hacking group paralyzed hospitals, schools, and private companies with ransomware attacks. These criminals demand millions, often using threatening messages and even contacting family members to apply pressure. Oh, and don't even get me started on phishing. You know, those emails that look like they're from your bank? Yeah, those. Spoiler alert, they're probably not. But cybercriminals don't stop there. They can steal your identity, infiltrate your personal devices, and use your information to create entire digital replicas of you. It's terrifying to think that in this digital age, you might not even be able to trust your own online presence anymore. But not all hope is lost. Law enforcement agencies around the world are finally stepping up their efforts, and the rise of cybercrime has led to new, cutting-edge technologies to combat it. In fact, agencies like the FBI, EUPOL, and even private companies are forming alliances to track these criminals down. In 2021, the FBI took down the infamous Revil ransomware group, sending a powerful message. But despite these victories, the dark web is still flourishing. These criminal networks are decentralized, constantly shifting and harder to pinpoint, and the clock is ticking. So, what does this mean for you, the average person? What's at stake? And how do you protect yourself from becoming the next target in this global cybercrime war?